Hello guys, so it's recently been brought to my attention that there is a foundation out there that's been popular, that's been a favorite, that has been around for the last 20 years, and it's still there, and it's still a cult classic, as well as favorite by people who review it, by influencers, and by experts, okay? That foundation is Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Now, either you have this foundation or you don't have this foundation, but either way, you have heard of this foundation. Now, this is the mini, which is absolutely fine for me because it is an expensive foundation, but you've heard so many amazing things about this foundation that it makes it worth it. Plus, this little mini bottle, I've had it for a few years now, and I am hoping it's not expired, but I still do use it. It is a matte foundation. It is a full coverage stay in place foundation. I'll give you my shade, but first I want to tell you what I'm going to do in this video. I am going to use this foundation all over my face. On one side of my face, I will use a foundation brush. This one is by Eco Tools. It's their Wonder Cover Complexion brush, and on the other side of my face, I will use a beauty blender. This one is by Real Techniques, and we're gonna find out which way is better to apply. Now, I'll give you my opinion, but I would love for you to give me your opinion in the comment section. What side do you prefer? So first, I am just going to prime my face. I feel like I'm looking so oily. I have an oily, acne-prone skin for reference. Just put some foundation on here. This side I'm doing with a brush, so I'm just gonna use a few dots. It does look a little lighter, but either it oxidizes on my skin. If you have oily skin, it is going to oxidize a little bit on your skin. At least it does on mine. I can't really guarantee what happens on yours. But I think I need a mirror. I always use the screen on my phone to film the videos. And then when I'm editing, I notice that there's like a big spot just left over here with no coverage, no foundation. It is a full coverage foundation, but it's definitely buildable. So if you want, you can go in again and use it a bit more. Or you can also mix it up with your moisturizer, toner. You can go the Hailey Bieber route and use a toner with your foundation to give it that dewy, effortless look. This side without the foundation, you can see the redness on my face. You can see the acne marks. This is like fresh acne. It's summertime, so we're starting with mango season soon, so I'm ready for what happens there, but you know what? It's worth it. It's mangoes. You get it once a year, so it's okay. So that is what you get with the brush, and of course you can use a bit of a powder, which I'm gonna do right now. I'm just gonna go in with my Fit Me loose powder. And there. I'm just gonna dab it. I'm not gonna rub it. Just gonna dab it gently, just like that. And it helps reducing your pores. Ooh, that looks really nice. Really nice. I did not do concealer, so I would have liked to do a little bit of a concealer right here. But even without it, I don't see pores on the side of my face, whereas the side of my face is looking pretty greasy and pretty porous. You get what I'm trying to say. Let me go and damp this sponge, and I'll be back to do the side of my face. I've never used this sponge before, by the way. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? It has all these... Is that a space thing? What is that? A map? To me, that looks like a spaceman. Like an astronaut, doesn't it? But why would there be an astronaut on a beauty sponge? Real Techniques. I need answers. Nice and big, just like that. And I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I'm gonna pour some right here. Let's see what we are working with. So the minute I put the foundation before blending, my pores just become more visible, because obviously there is like paint on top of pores. It's going to happen. But then, oh, nice. Very, very nice. It's looking more dewy, and I feel like it's giving me more coverage a bit with the Beauty Blender, which is a little crazy because brush is supposed to give you more coverage. And a beauty sponge is supposed to give you more natural looking coverage. Half of my nose is the brush and half of my nose is the sponge, and I can literally tell the difference. I don't know if it's showing on camera, but I can tell the difference between the coverage, and surprisingly the Beauty Blender side is giving me more coverage. It's not a Beauty Blender, it's a complexion sponge by Real Techniques. This side is the sponge and the side is the foundation brush. Now typically I prefer brushes just because I feel like they're more convenient, because they're like right in front of you and you can just use it. And with the Beauty Blender or a sponge like that, you have to go and like get it wet and then use it, and it's too much work when you're like sitting in the vibe and want to just do your makeup. But in this case, just based on appearance, I would say the sponge side is looking more dewy, and that's what I prefer. But it could also be because I have already used the powder, which now that I think about it, I shouldn't have. But okay, just to complete the test, let me do the powder on the side as well. Okay. Same technique. No doubt about that, I do like it. My shade is 3W1 Tawny. This foundation, it's a full coverage foundation. I don't really need a powder, but I like doing the powder. If I use it with the sponge, it just makes my skin look a little more dewy, but it's still a very full coverage foundation. So for like special occasions, I would like to use this foundation, but for like general use, I just find myself reaching out more for my foundation serums. This one has been my favorite like for the last 2 years. This is Neutrogena's serum foundation. I really like this. Another serum foundation with SPF, especially good for the summer, is this one. It's by L'Oreal. It's the Radiant Serum Foundation. So personally, I prefer serum foundations or tinted foundations because I'm not typically going for that full coverage look. But if you are going to be out and about for a long time and you have a longer day out or night out and you're looking for a good foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear is definitely a good one. So do let me know what you think of this foundation. Do you have it? Have you tried it? Do you like it? Or do you prefer the serum foundations like I do as well? Do let me know in the comments down below, and also let me know what you want to see from me, because I'm sometimes out of video ideas. I have been trying to film a bit more than I typically do. I hope you appreciate that. And also, I would love to hear what you think about my new background. I think the reason I've been filming more is because I finally have like a filming room. This room was just like a storeroom in my house, and I turned that into like a filming space. So I feel like I'm a little more motivated. I'll see you guys in my next video.